about and what we talk about determines the level we live on every day. That's why David said in 1 Chronicles, you know, David is one of those guys. I told the crowd this morning, David always wrote a song about something. If he was having a bad day, I think I'll write a song about it. If he had just whooped an army, he said, I think I'll write a song about it. If he was in his room crying, I gotta write a song about this, just a song about everything. But David watched one day them bring the Ark of the Covenant, the presence of God, into the temple of God. He saw the power and the glory of God coming to dwell in the midst of the people, and it was overwhelming. God was not way out there, and they were not isolated from God. He loved them enough to dwell in their midst. They could see and enjoy his presence. So David said, I think I'll write a song about it. And he wrote these words, oh, give thanks to the Lord. Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the people. That means talk about what God has done. Talk about victory. Talk about blessing. Talk about health and healing and salvation. Make known his deeds among the people. Sing to him. Sing psalms to him. And talk of all his wondrous works. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those rejoice who seek the Lord. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works which he has done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. So what David was writing and singing was this. We've had some bad times, but he brought us through. He's constantly saying, remember that you were in Egypt, but don't go back there in your mind. Remember where you came from, but don't go back and dwell there. Just remember it. And then remember that it was the strong hand of God. It was the might of God, the love of God that picked you up and brought you out. And now he's set you in a blessed place. He's in your presence. He's in your midst. He's good. Talk about it. Tell somebody about it. Tell angels about it. Tell everybody of the goodness of God in your life. Don't talk about how bad it's been last week or what you lost, what you gave up, what the devil stole, what your wife did, what happened in court. Forget about it. Talk about where God has you right now. He's got you in a place of victory and joy and peace. Praise the Lord with me this morning. Well, remember, make known, talk about his wondrous works. I think it's very important for me to stand here regularly and tell you not to forget. Remember, don't forget what God has done. It's vital that I stand here constantly and ask you this. Do you remember where God brought you from? Do you? Do you remember what you were before he found you? Can you remember the dark, low hopelessness of your life before Jesus picked you up and brought you out? Can you remember how miserable it was? Has it been that long ago that you've forgotten that you didn't want to live anymore, or you had nowhere to go, no reason to get up every morning, that some kind of addiction had you? You were bound and chained. You had to drink it or smoke it or do it, steal it, take it. You had no control over your life. But one day, somebody said, there is an answer. I don't know how you got yours. You might have heard a radio evangelist. You might have gone to a little Baptist church. It might have been your mama's prayers. It could have been your Sunday school teacher's lesson. I don't know how it came. I don't know where it came from. But I know this. When the name Jesus was spoken, an earthquake took place in eternity. And God reached way down where you were, without hope, without God, without life, without light. And he picked you up, a dead man raised to life, an empty man filled up, and he gave you all that he is and all that he has, and you are a born-again child of God.